Auf vielfachen Wunsch zeigen wir euch nochmal das DJ-Profil von Karl Cox. Er ist ja nicht ohne Grund einer der wichtigsten DJs der Welt. Warum? Seht selbst.
Das DJ-Profil wird präsentiert von Pioneer DJ.
Well, I started being a DJ, I would imagine, a very long time ago when I was 8 years old. And my mum and dad used to have house parties at home. And my dad was the person that was the DJ, basically. He would put the records on and his family and friends that would come to the house would enjoy the music. And for me, I was too young to understand the sound, but it was, at the time, funk. It was funk music, R&B, soul music, and country and western as well. So my dad very eclectic with the music, and of course my mum liked the country and western style. But one day I was sleeping in my bedroom, and I heard the music and everyone laughing and having a good time downstairs. So I came downstairs to see what was going on, and my dad looked at me and he said, you either can go back upstairs to bed or you can come downstairs and put on the records. I was like, I'll put the records on. So when I was 8 years old, I was selecting the music from my mum and dad's friends, and for me, this is how I started to DJ. And then as I went along, I was learning more about the music I was playing, and then I would go record shopping with my father and pick out the music as well with my dad. So I was really, from a very early age, this is how I started. Well, my sound and style basically comes from my family. Coming from the Caribbean, from Barbados. The music is always lively, always jump up, people enjoying the warm sounds. And I would imagine that my music comes really from this place, where my sound of music is always kind of techno, but it has soul and element of funk, jazz in the music, has elements of trance, progressive, and anything to do with true house music. This is my sound. And I kind of mix all of those kind of music, all of that type of style of music together. In my early days, the DJs I got inspired to play the music that I play now is Grandmaster Flash, DJ Cool Herc. These are really early hip-hop DJs, but also used to play that style of music. And for me, this is the people that I kind of got inspired to play the music I'm playing today. I suppose one of my biggest success to date right now is probably being a resident at Space Club in Ibiza, because I started that club when it was absolutely nothing on a Tuesday night. There was no Tuesday night clubbing at that club. There was only Sunday daytime clubbing at Space. So we took this on as a resident after me playing Cocoon actually for Swen on Monday nights in Amnesia. And with this, we started in 2001, and now we're celebrating our 12th year of being at the club, and it's been amazing. Every single year gets better and better and better. So I never thought that I'd have a 12 years at one club every season, every year. But for me, this is something of which I believe that it really has defined who I am as a DJ, what I like for people to enjoy themselves within a party that is on the island. The club has been amazing, and I've grown up with the club with its success as well. Space being the #1 club in the world, and I feel very happy and proud to be a part of that, the history of the success of that club, and also me being there for so long. The most interesting gig, I would imagine, is, again, it's very many different styles of parties that I've done, but maybe if I mention two, the first one being the Love Parade in Berlin many years before, to play to 1.8 million people at the Brandenburg Gate, is just unbelievable. We'll never see the likes of that again in our lifetime. This was something of which, when I started as a DJ, I was basically playing in my mum and dad's front room with like 12 or 15 friends of theirs, not even of mine. And here I am years later playing music in front of 1.8 million people and then beyond, because it was also being television and broadcasted. This is something else. I've never been involved in something so massive, grandeur and historic before. My other party is where I was able to go back in time to do party again. So at the turn of the millennium, I was playing in Sydney, Australia, and then when 12 o'clock came, it was the year 2000. I played for 3 hours there. It was amazing in Bondi Beach. And then I took a flight from Sydney, went back in time into Hawaii and played 12 o'clock again 12 hours later in Hawaii and did the 12 o'clock again. So I did 2 New Year's Eve parties, 2 congratulations to reach the year 2000 twice. And I think I'm the only DJ that's gone back in time to do that. I mean, there's a lot of DJs I really enjoy playing with, who I like, and I get influenced by them as well. And Laurent Garnier, for sure, is one of those DJs. Swen Rate, for sure. We've kind of grown up together in this music, and I really love the fact that we're still very much in touch with what we're doing now today as DJs. I really like the sound of Frankie Knuckles. I think he has a unique, beautiful house music sound. Richie Houghton, of course, this guy has come from the ranks of electronic music from day one, and he's still really pushing the elements of that sound even more so today. So these are just some of the DJs that I like to listen to be with, and to play, of course, alongside. My favourite club, really, I mean, I have to say it's got to be Space in Ibiza. For me, it's like the Rolls Royce of clubs. It's perfect in its sound system. It's perfect in its in the way that it's set up. You know, I love the terrace area that they have. I love Premier Taj upstairs. I love the way they have El Salon downstairs as a small club, which is off the new terrace which they had built 5 years before, and also the old sunset terrace, which is amazing, around the corner, and of course the main room where I play. There's no club in the world that is set up like that. So for me, Space is the club. Festival wise, there's a million festivals, you know. The one festival I believe to be something I think which is truly amazing is the Ultra Music Festival in Miami, where I'm able to have my own arena called the Mega Structure, and again, there's nothing else like this in the world, in the sense of its production, the setup, where it is, right in the middle of downtown Miami, and you get the whole backdrop of all the high-rise buildings and apartments which overlooks the ocean, and then you have a festival in the middle of that. I mean, for me, that's just perfect. But also I like Glastonbury Festival in England, because of the diversity of the artists and the bands that they have. It's always raining in England, so this is always another special situation where people just get on with the festival, and the mud is another story. If you haven't been to Glastonbury and you haven't experienced the mud, you haven't been to Glastonbury. But these are, again, there's a lot of more other festivals that I do enjoy, but for me, primarily are the 2 best ones that I like. I used to play a lot of clubs all the time when I was going back and playing in Frankfurt, for instance. I used to play the Dorian Gray, excuse me, which was just amazing. E-Werk in Berlin also I used to play many years ago in Tresor. Excuse me. It's difficult for me because every time I go to a city, the clubs are always changing. So I can't really say that I have a favourite club anymore in Germany. At the moment, we're working on a new compilation double pack CD for my record label, Intech Digital. It's called Pure Intech. And the idea of the concept of releasing this compilation is that on our label, we have a multitude of new acts, new talent, new DJs, new producers making some amazing music. So I'm looking to sign those DJs and their music to Intech and basically try and get a sound out of what creates and defines our label. And so with the Pure Intech release, this is Pure Intech 2. I basically did a compilation album called Pure Intech 1 7 years ago. So it took a while to get the second one produced, but meanwhile, we've basically also linked with the new artists and the new music coming out on Intech with my own music. So I made an album called All Roads Leads to the Dance Floor, and with that, the music that I made for the album, I asked quite a few other DJs to remix all those tracks, like Loca Dice, Nicole Madolba, Leon Bushwhacker, there's quite a lot of DJs that have remixed all my music, and all of those remixes are also going to be on the CD as well. So there's a double pack CD of the remixes, all exclusive, because no one's heard any of their remixes until now, and also new music coming out on Intech. So this is our latest project, and we're really happy and proud about the release. And also we got involved in USB technology with the album release, so people can basically obtain the USB, and then once they've got the USB, they end up on a little microsite. The microsite leads you to all the music and exclusives and mixes all around the world of things that I'm doing, which gets directed to you. So any of the interviews or anything that's going on with Carl Cox and you have the USB, you also get that as a free package as well once you've bought into the music of the double pack album. So this is our latest project. Well, I'm really looking forward to playing at the Revolt Festival for sure in Starbroken. It's been a while since I've been to Starbroken, and also with the DJs that are booked to play there as well are good old friends of mine. And it's, I don't really play that many festivals in Germany, but this one they make a really good decision on the DJs that they have, and also the music that they want to be known for. So we're going in to basically support their sound and their music, and of course the festival. So I'm really looking forward to playing there. Hi, I'm Carl Cox, and you're watching Nightlive4x. Enjoy.
Das DJ-Profil wird präsentiert von Pioneer DJ.
Jetzt gibt's wie immer ein paar Tipps für den Juni.
Die 4x Termintipps.
Am 16. Juni die CO Pop-Poller-Wiese, unter anderem mit Marek Hemmern im Jugendpark in Köln. Am 22.06. Rheinterrassa im Home d'Or in Duisburg, unter anderem mit Chris Tietjen. Am 23.06. das 102 und die Kunstgeschwister präsentieren My Bonnie is Over the Ocean in Düsseldorf auf der MS Rheinenergie. Und am 29.06. die Ruhe in Love im Olga-Park in Oberhausen.
So Freunde, das war's für heute. Ich hoffe, euch hat's gefallen. Ihr seid auch beim nächsten Mal mit dabei. Bis dahin könnt ihr uns gerne im Netz besuchen, bei Facebook oder auch unter www.nightlive4x.de. Jetzt zeigen wir euch bis zum Ende der Stunde noch ein paar nette Videos. Viel Spaß dabei. Bis bald. Ciao.
Nightlife4x wird präsentiert von Powerhorse.